16-year-old deep throat bottle dance while her mother is there picking up the money.
Yep, that's the daughters of Zion for you. Shalom, shalom. Kal halal Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai. All praise to Yahweh in the name Yahweh Shai, which Yahweh is the true name of the Heavenly Father. Yahweh Shai is the true name of His only begotten Son of the world called Jesus. Right? Yahweh, Bahashim in the name Yahweh Shai. Right? To the men of Great Millstone, pushing the gospel throughout the four corners of the earth, shalom. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Also, shalom to the like-minded brothers who are not a part of Great Millstone, but teach the same doctrine. And shalom to the sisters, or Akwath, and to the other brothers who hear and believe the gospel. Yeah, man. And this one is just entitled Shameless Daughters of Zion, right? Shameless Daughters of Israel. And as you saw in that video, you see this 16-year-old girl, doing the deep throat dance with this bottle while her mother is taking up all of the tips that she's getting. You know what I mean? Now, it would have been bad and not so bad if it were a strip dancer in a club. But this is actually a woman's 16-year-old daughter, doing this in front of a crowd of people while she, the mother, is taking up money. Right? All of the money that it's showing, which this is just fucking degenerate. And it just show the state of our people. You know what I mean? Destroyed completely. You understand me I say? You see, the daughters of Israel fell from being the standard bearers of righteousness, right, to being degenerate and shameless females. You know what I mean? Hey, just get a quick precept. Ecclesiasticus, shameless woman 26 and verse 25. And it says here, straight on to the point, a shameless woman shall be counted as a dog, but she that is shamefaced will fear the Lord. Exactly. And these women nowadays, the women of our tribes, the Israelites, so-called Negroes, particularly them, because they're the worst, and the Latinos and the Native Americans, while the Latinos trailing the so-called Negroes very closely, in regards to behavior. Right? And the Native Americans are just, bug the fuck out as well. But they're all our people. You know what I mean? Shameless woman shall be counted as a dog. A female dog is a what? A bitch when you look it up. You know what I mean? So that's what the women of Israel, are being likened to these days. The ones that are shameless. You understand? And we do have a few diligent sisters that try to do the right thing, but it cannot be argued against that most of our women are fucking wicked. That's why most of them are going to die. You know what I mean? A larger portion of women among Israel will die. You understand? These women who have no shame. Nothing about themselves. No form of modesty or decency. Modesty is frowned upon by these women. And what we see she doing in the video, a 16-year-old, nice young lady, making a fool of herself. Any form of sexual acts from any woman should be performed on her man, right? As if that never bad enough, she's actually demonstrating oral sex with a bottle, which we know oral sex, when you look it up, is actually sodomy, Sodomy. Any of several forms of sexual intercourse held to be unnatural, particularly bestiality or historically homosexuality, but also sometimes, but also anal or oral sex. So if cock not going inside vagina, anything outside of that is freakish, especially that nasty anal sex and oral sex being pushed these days. It's sodomy. You understand me I say? Plus she's being a fucking whore, right? Because she's performing all of them sexual acts in front of a crowd of people, as opposed to in front of somebody, that she's with. You understand? Go get the law. Deuteronomy 23 and verse 17. There shall be no whore of the daughters of Israel, nor a sodomite of the sons of Israel. You see that? The law speaks. You understand me I say? So she a practice sodomy and being a war in one, you know. These women are in a very hearty spirit these days, right? And if you try to condemn them and tell them about themselves, you know, everybody that is simping at them and supporting them, they will shun you, right? And that's just another form of affliction towards the righteous men of the Lord, right? When we try to speak out against these abominable things, you know, we are frowned upon. People see us as, you know, women haters and all of this shit, you know, which is exactly why the Lord have something special in store for all of these women. You know what I mean? All of these bitches out there, the Lord have something special coming for them. You understand? Yeah, the Lord will have mercy on some, but for the most part, the Lord will finish them off. You know? Jacob trouble is that antidote that is coming to cure these toxic women. You understand me? I say? I will know that during all of the chaos that is coming, any nation, you know, in any nation that have chaos, lawlessness is going to run rampant. You understand? And that's going to happen very shortly in time of Jacob trouble, including that take what you want vibration. You know, as you can see in the looting videos that are circulating. There's a state, I don't remember what the state is, but there's a state in America right now where there's mass looting going on. People just going into the stores and taking what they want. You know, that spirit is being stirred up in the land right now. You know, how much more when the house raids in Jacob trouble begin. You know, how much more when the famine and the civil wars break out. You know, women, yes, even women will be among that take what you want option. You're gonna be an option. you know, these savage niggas, man, is gonna put them to shame in groups, right? Groups of niggas gonna take women and they're gonna put them to shame. Use your imagination, you know, because these women are gonna be an option and they take what you want, right? When all hell break loose. So there's nothing good coming up for these women, and they don't know that. So they continue in the hearty spirit, and they continue to do whatever the fuck they want to do, no regards for righteousness, nor for the words of the prophets, the counsel of the Lord, and what the men of the Lord have to say. Isaiah 32, last precept. Rise up, ye careless. Rise up, ye women that are at ease. So quick to call them careless, because that's exactly what they are, man. Rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech. Many days and years shall ye be troubled, and it's going to double during the time of Jacob trouble, man. That time of tribulation. Ye careless women, careless again. For the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come. And all of that's going to happen when, you know, society collapse and they can't get the goodies that they want, that they so desire, right? Things that help them to go through them day on a daily basis. You know what I mean? Sanitary napkins, sanitary products, things that make them smell sweet, food and all of them things. The vintage will fail, right? Because the elites of the world, of course, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemi Shai, the Lord is using them to do his bidding, to punish the earth, you know. These women are going to be in some serious trouble. Everybody in general, but particularly we know that when a society collapses, women and children suffer the most, right? Tremble ye women that are at ease. Yeah, you know, you're going to the dances, to the clubs, you're doing all of these things, you know, showing off yourself, showing how sexual you can get. Be troubled, ye careless ones, strip you and make you bare, and gird sackcloth upon your loins. Sackcloth represent what? Mourning. So there's going to be a lot of mourning in the near future. You understand what I say? So let them continue. It's okay. Let them continue. Let them do their do. The Lord have the judgment in store. You know, the judgment draweth nigh very soon. And it's gonna come swiftly when the Lord decide to pour his wrath upon the earth. Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai. You know? So hey, that's it through the spirit. You know, just a short listen. Another update on the state of our women today. Right? I don't usually practice making women videos, but when the spirit allow it just come out. You understand what I say? Because it's reality. Our daughters, you know, the daughters of Zion, the daughters of Israel are shameless at this time, right? Not in their proper order, but they will be in the kingdom. But right now, they're just a mess. And that's just the harsh reality. Kalalal Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Shalom.